going to talk about one of the topics we often get questions about, which is hatching within drawings and the problems that it creates. Quite often, hatching is used to identify particular areas. In this case, we might have blue for disabled bays, red for charging bays, or colouring of the roof to indicate the type of properties and so on. And when we load this into Lightroom Reality, what happens is that it appears as a solid object, but then when we go and place columns in, what happens is the hatching sits above the items within the drawing, but not only the contours and the columns, but also often the results, so you can't see the results. So what I tend to do is to I create a layer sometimes called underscore off. You can see I've already got one here, but what I've done is I've put these onto layers, one which is called hatch, one which is called hatch blue, and literally go through and either move the objects onto another layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that the current layer, and then I'm going to select that layer there, and I'm just going to freeze it. So I'm going to freeze that and freeze that. So one of the useful facilities is if you right click on an object and then do a select similar, what it will then do is it will select other objects of the same type. For example, hatching is a very good example. It doesn't have to be on the same layer, so you can then move it onto another layer, for example a layer called off, and then and off you go, and the information has disappeared. So we'll just freeze those two layers. I'm just going to save the drawing and then go back into Lightroom Reality and then select reload, and then what will then happen is that the contours and the results are then visible again. It's quite a simple process. It's really just a question of having access to AutoCAD or some other such CAD software so that you can manipulate the drawing prior to loading it into Lightroom Reality. Hope you found that useful. If you found the video useful, please don't forget to hit the like button. It helps us with our rankings within Google. And if you have any questions, please drop us an email to support@lightroomreality.com. Tweet us at lightroomreality on Twitter, or if you put a message in the area below, we get that, and then we can send you a response. If you have any topics you want us to talk about on this tech tip, then please also drop us an email or message us below or what have you. Thank you very much for watching.